Welcome to Angels Among Us, the podcast where we share real stories of angelic encounters. Join us as we explore these powerful experiences of angels, both seen and unseen.
My dad was murdered when I was 2 years old in the Navy. My dad was killed by one of his own men. It was homicide. He was killed by a fellow shipmate who didn't know if it was drugs, didn't know if it was mental illness. I just grew up having these feelings that I didn't understand. I didn't understand that I was grieving until I had gotten much older, until I realized, oh, wait a minute. I was grieving. That's why I was afraid of everything. My dad was with me the entire time. I just didn't realize it until I got older. And my mom would always, our bedtime stories were her love story. And she'd talk about how daddy's aware of you and he loves you and he's watching over you. She looked at me all wide-eyed and she's like, well, you know the significance of that song, don't you? And I'm like, no. And she's like, that was his favorite song in the world and it was sung at his funeral. So we went to Arlington and he's just as loud as, I don't want to say it was like a person shouting at me, but just as very loud thought, it's like, Allicia, I'm here. You need to pay attention. So I started researching my dad's death and then I'd have these thoughts, you need to call this person. You need to look here. You need to do this. And I was sitting there talking to my dad, and here I am in my 40s, still single, going, I'm broken, what's wrong with me? And I remember I'm like, Daddy, where is he? And just the clearest thought is like, the one who comes here with you is the right one. There's no harm. In fact, I know that they're there. I really do. And I mean, I have had so many experiences. If you see, a butterfly, or if it's your mom's favorite color or it's your mom's favorite song, let that be a sign to you because it probably is. We are their priority. And I feel like, especially if it's going to help us to heal, that's them getting their work done.